winners of the Fortnite Boogie Down contest finally being announced, which, can we stop giving this kid credit for Roy Purdy's dance? I know people have done it before him, but he's really the one that made it popular, and yet Orange Shirt Kid gets his name in the game forever? I don't know about that. And with all the new Season 4 stuff, there's been a ton of new awesome additions for sweet dance moves in Fortnite. Now, a lot of the dance moves in Fortnite, well, really all of the dance moves in Fortnite are inspired by real-life moves. So today, we're going to be showing you guys our favorite Fortnite dances in real life, starting with the most intense dance move of all time, the default dance, which is clearly inspired by the Will Dance for Money kid. Yes, the resemblance is strikingly mind-boggling indeed. Holy, oh my god, it's literally a 1-to-1 ratio, 100% sync. Leave a like just for that alone. But with that out of the way, we're going to dive right into things. Also, be sure to let us know in the comments if you want to see a part 2 to this, if you enjoy this type of stuff, and also subscribe to the channel and you'll get a blue pump before that other guy that landed next to you in your next game. If this does not work, uninstall Minecraft and throw your computer at your neighbor after ringing the doorbell. This will not benefit you in any way, shape, or form, nor will it improve relations with your neighbor, but at this point in time, you have no reason not to subscribe, which is precisely why you should click the subscribe button. Number 10, Ride the Pony. When Psy released the track Gangnam Style, it became a massive hit, spreading across the world in a matter of days and quickly becoming the most watched video in all of YouTube history. Even now, it gets tons of views every single day and somehow has managed to pull in over 14 million likes. Obviously, the most popular YouTube video in the world and one of the most popular video games in the world go together pretty well, and that's probably one of the reasons the Ride the Pony dance move has been put into Fortnite Battle Royale. This emote was an unlockable in Seasons 1 and 2, which required you to level your battle pass up to tier 20. Much like the real-world version of the dance, your character jumps up and down as if he's riding a horse, with one hand out in the front like they're holding the horse's reins, and one rolling in the air as if they're getting ready Turk joining the hospital's air band. Now, what's even crazier is that this dance is a reference to another thing entirely, the song Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe, and some of Turk's dance moves are taken directly from the music video of the song, which I guess means that some of the moves in Fortnite's version are taken from this song too. Number 3, The Fresh Dance. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is an iconic TV show, and one of the things that people probably remember above anything else is the classic Carlton dance. The first time we see this dance is in the episode of Christmas Snow from season 2, and was supposedly completely all down to Alfonso Ribeiro because all the script said at the time was Carlton dances. Just in case you weren't sure what the Fortnite version was referencing, it's literally called Fresh, so there's basically no way that the dance in Fortnite isn't the Carlton dance. According to Alfonso himself, this dance was a strange mix of Courtney Cox in the Bruce Springsteen video dancing in the dark and Eddie Murphy's White Man dance from his Delirious video. Apparently, it was the corniest dance on the planet, so he just went for it. Number 2, Jubilation. Seinfeld was a super popular sitcom which aired between 1989 and 1998. It followed 4 friends as they lived through their daily lives in New York City, though it's safe to say that their everyday lives were probably a little bit crazier than your average New Yorker's day. The Jubilation dance in Fortnite is a clear reference to the show, though with its hands up in the air and hyperactive running in place. The reference is to an episode in season 4 of the show called The Wall, when Elaine gets back from her holiday with her boyfriend and everyone seems pretty stoked to see her. Number 1, The Floss. Fortnite's emote The Floss is a reference to someone you probably know as the Backpack Kid, but in real life is known as Russell Horning. His dance move is basically just standing in place with a really dead stare and then swinging his arms back and forth around his body. It's a pretty strange sight at first, but when the kid seriously speeds up, it actually ends up pretty cool. Why is he called Backpack Kid? Well, he ended up appearing on SNL alongside Katy Perry and added a backpack to his look to finish it off. Ever since then, he's traveled around to the States to get his floss on, and of course he has ended up in Fortnite Battle Royale. The Fortnite version of the dance move isn't quite as intense as Backpack Kid's, but it's still pretty cool. Some say that that kid's still wearing a backpack, even when he sleeps. Now, it's funny we actually made this list for you guys back during Season 3, so because of that, I'm going to quickly throw in some of the new ones from Season 4 in a 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3 spot, because the new emotes are so awesome, and I don't want to put them anywhere lower on this list, but I don't want to put them... Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's all down to my opinion anyway, right? You're allowed to disagree with my picks, but 1.1 is going to be Orange Justice, which is the Roy Purdy dance. Misnamed because a bunch of guys bullied some kid in an orange shirt, and now for some reason a bunch of people were redditing the living bejesus out of the video, spamming it to Epic in any way they possibly could. So they're calling it justice that he finally got his emote in the game because he had the most retweets and blah, 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 blah. They kept spamming it, and they wouldn't put it in the game right away. So they finally put this thing in the game, and it was something, I don't know. The dance is sweet, but the song's a bit lame in all honesty. Next up is Groove Jam in 1.2, which is essentially the Napoleon Dynamite emote, which is absolutely perfect. I love everything about this emote. It's literally my favorite Season 4 emote so far. And then at 1.3, we've got Hype, which is that lever-armed crane dance. I don't know where the official reference of or where this originated. I saw a bunch of Twitter videos on this. I mean, all the kids are doing it nowadays. And that one dancing Usher, you guys have seen that video as well. But there's our video on the top 10 Fortnite dances in real life, plus like 3 others because Season 4 happened and we pushed this video back a lot. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe so you see whenever we upload a video. Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 ideas, feel free to use our extremely handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep it right here on Top 5 Gaming.